It's not a good look. There we go. Hello, everybody. What is up? Good to see you guys. I'm doing a YouTube live for the first time in ages. I haven't done one in such a long time. I'm going to throw my headphones on so you guys can hear me okay. If you have any questions, this is just going to be a Q&A session. I do a lot of hanging out on TikTok at the moment. I do a lot of hanging out on TikTok, which I really, really love. I really love hanging out with you guys over there and answering your questions. But I thought I would hop over back to YouTube today and see how everyone's doing. How is everyone's trading journey going? Let me know where you are at. I'm just going to sort out my headphones here. And that should be okay. Okay, guys, let me know if you have any questions about your Forex trading or your crypto journey so that I can answer them for you. For anyone who doesn't know me, my name is Jessica. I am first and foremost a dancer and choreographer, and I've been trading now for 3 years, which is incredibly exciting. And I've just had the best time. But it's been a very busy journey. I've been doing a lot, and I probably should do like a whole update video, but I have not had the time to do very many YouTube videos recently, mostly because I spend so much time hanging out with Trade Creatives team and just ensuring that everyone's growing on their trading journey okay. I'm just going to throw on some music here for my own ears. You guys won't be able to hear it, but I'll just be hanging out with some vibes. Let me know in the chat box, guys, if you have any questions. So I started my Forex trading journey back in August of 2019. Can you believe it? And it was a pretty wild ride. First of all, I had no idea what trading was. I bought a house in London, which is where you can see me now. And in that same week that I bought my property, I was also made redundant. So I had absolutely no way to pay my mortgage. Like, I was a broke dancer then at that point because all of my money was spent on my mortgage, on the deposit for my house. So I had absolutely nothing. And then literally on that Friday, I met a girl who was trading and the rest was history. Dan says, what up, bro? What is a good Forex trading platform to start on? My best recommendation is always IM Academy. It's the platform that I used when I got started, and it helped me from being an absolute nobody, being able to be profitable straight away because you're just following the trades of the teachers, but then being independently profitable within like a 6-month window when I eventually got through like my own trading psychology, my own boundaries and things like that. Do I ever use trading bots? No, I do not use no, I don't use trading bots. I had to think about that one for a second. I do have multiple systems though within Trade Creatives that we use and we apply in order to help build our portfolio across all of our different assets. We do have kind of, let's say, crypto asset management and foreign exchange asset management companies that we do invest in, but they are not bots. So it's very, very different. So if you'd like any more info and if you'd like to join Trade Creatives, join me and join us on some of those ventures that we're embarking on, as well as our own independent trading, feel free to reach out to me on Instagram at Trade Creators. We've got lots of stuff. And I'm currently in the process of doing like a whole, not a rebrand, but I think like a restructure. So just making everything a little bit more consistent, clean, coherent, because when you're in your own little bubble with your trading community, like everyone gets it. We all know what's going on. We all know what we be doing. Let me just move this. There we go. A pretty candle and not the mess you can see here. There we go. So yeah, I'm currently going through a kind of restructure for Trade Creators and creating a really concise, simple system which helps artists or anybody who's a member to kind of get the most out of the experience, So bear with me, but feel free to message me on Instagram at Trade Creators. You can ask me any questions over there. We can jump into Zoom, we can do a consultation and see what the best option is going to be for you. This is the thing that everyone forgets. It's all about, what you can do relative to your own capital, relative to your own account size. So be mindful of that. And I think if you're thinking about getting involved in the Forex trading world or the crypto world, know how much you can actually leverage before it feels uncomfortable. Does that kind of make sense? So just make sure that you're not over leveraging yourself and that you are investing your capital into multiple income streams, into multiple opportunities, should I say, in order to help you build and compound your accounts. That's kind of like my best advice with that. That was a bit of a long spiel. But let me know if anybody has any other questions. I'm just going to very quickly look at my charts for a second whilst we're all waiting. Then I can tell you guys what I'm taking a look at for this week. I wasn't sure whether I should start doing more streaming on Twitch or whether I should stay over here on YouTube. I feel like Twitch might be the thing. I feel like it might be the thing. But for now, we're currently on YouTube. And if you have your charts up, you can take a look at the charts that I'm looking at as well. GBP did not do the thing. I'm looking on the 4-hour time frame. And I wish I had the ability to actually share my screen, but I don't. Hey there, hardest or authority. What do I like to trade? I love to trade. If we're talking about specific currency pairs, because I'm a Forex trader, I really love trading Euro GBP. She's so beautiful. She does the same thing every single day. I really like AUD CAD as well. A lot of people don't like AUD CAD, but I just think it's AUD CAD has very clean, consistent movement. In terms of volatility, I really enjoy GBP NZD, the fastest moving currency pair. If you want to catch some quick pips, GN is the best one to go for, in my opinion. I also love GA and GJ. I kind of call them the twins. I call them the twins because they move in the exact same way. They're very similar temperament, and I always think of them as like the teenager of the trading world. They'll swing for months and they'll just disappear for months, but they'll always come back. So that's how I like to personalize the markets. It helps me to kind of build a relationship with the different currency pairs and have a really clear understanding as to what or the different behaviors of the currency pairs. And you'll get to know that the more you spend time on the charts, just hours and hours and hours on the charts, is what you will need. Do your 10,000 hours. And that's what's going to help you to build up that consistency and that sense of well-grounded knowledge with the markets. Hopefully that's kind of making sense there. CAD yen, I was looking for some more bullish momentum, but she's just been dropping it like it's hot. Like, we've been enjoying the bearish movement, like being able to sell. However, it didn't reach the high that I was looking for. So we're going to have to look for a new opportunity, I think. I'm going to just I'm looking at CAD yen on the 4-hour time frame. I'm going to throw a little Fibonacci retracement pattern on here. And I think we could actually have an entry. We could have an entry maybe tomorrow. We could potentially have an entry tomorrow. I'm going to set an alert for that one. CAD yen, looking to buy, hopefully soon. Crossing up. Once per bar close. I'm just using my trading view to set these alerts. I'm looking for a shift, baby. Okay, cool. CAD yen. So I'm looking for CAD yen to have some bullish momentum, and I'll probably take an entry around the 104.825. That's kind of what I'm looking at. Female trader as well. Woohoo! I'm one indices trader. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. I love indices. I love day trading DAX. And also S&P 500 I love as well. NAS 100. Just different trading styles for different days and different opportunities in the market. Sometimes we don't have the opportunities that we want to see, but if you have a well-rounded knowledge as to how to trade multiple assets at different times, then there's always going to be something for you. And that's what I love about these markets. There's always something that we can be engaging with. There's always an opportunity that we can be playing. And if there really is nothing, then at least we got passive income opportunities. And that is what I'm saying, people. I like to think, have 7 streams of passive income. Yes, I kind of count these spaces, like the Forex space, as a passive stream of income because I'm not necessarily working. But yeah, have 7 streams of this kind of income as, alongside your 7 streams of additional income. That's what makes for a very comfortable life. So CAD yen, that's what I'm looking at. CAD yen on the 4-hour time frame. I'm looking for some buying opportunities. Once it hits the 105, I'm only looking for buys. Chef yen, there's no movement here that I like. Euro JPY is dropping like it's hot. We were able to catch some really nice bullish momentum on Euro JPY. Got a nice 1 to 2 bit of profit there. I was in that for maybe a couple of days. But now we've come below. We've got new point of origin, new lows being established. What do I want to do here? I want to wait. Is it possible to master trading without buying a Forex course? I'm going to say no. Mostly because I've never heard of that before. I've been in this world for 3 years. Everybody who I know, who I've watched, who I've seen do trading by themselves via YouTube have never, from what I've seen, reached a level of success. Maybe I'm looking in the wrong places or following the wrong people, but they tend to go pretty quiet. And for me, I firmly believe in investing in yourself, investing in education, investing in coaching, investing in mentorship. Why does everyone want to get rich but pay nothing to get there? I think it's super lame. Sorry. I hate to be that person, but I'm going to be honest. I'm going to be really transparent with you guys. I think it's big loser mentality if you want to make a whole load of money without having to pay anything for it. It's just not the way the world works. Speaking French. Où est le poulet? Huh? D'accord? Do I swing trade or scalp? I do both. I love swing trading because sometimes, I'm really busy. I work in the film industry, so I'm not able to be on the charts all the time. So I do like to have long-term positions open. I do have long-term positions open a lot of the time. I'm currently about 3 opportunities right now. But then I also do like to do scalping when I get the time and also when the markets are right. So for example, I do my trading sessions every single day for an hour. If my scalping opportunity is not showing up within that hour, I do not place any trades that day, and that is that. That is the type of consistency, the type of discipline that is required. So you have to be able to have multiple strategies, multiple income opportunities, so that if you don't get the trading opportunities that you're looking for, then you've still got income coming in, you know? Hopefully that makes sense. Seeing a good wife in you. Haha, trading partner. Yes. I would make a fantastic wife. He can make the money and I'll multiply it. That's what we like. Hopefully he'll be like an actor or, working in the film industry like me. So then we'll just be an absolute dream team. So that'd be my dream. Maybe like a fellow stunt person would be cool. So we both make our money and then I make the babies, I multiply the money, and he does everything else. He cooks and cleans. Haha. Yeah. Ooh, manifesting. I'm putting it out there into the universe. Somebody send me a. Actually, no. I'm very much single. I've been single for 4 years, guys, and I'm the happiest. I am not looking for a husband. I'm not looking for a boyfriend, and I just really enjoy being alone. I really enjoy being alone. I love my solitude. I love being in my own space. If Don't get me wrong, because your girl likes to enjoy. Okay, so if I do end up seeing anybody, or they so happen to grace my apartment, right? I do like to get rid quite quickly so I can get back into my trading. I'm in my zone 24/7, and a lot of guys as well don't really understand the world that we're in, the forex trading world. So I don't really tend to talk about it too much. When I date, I don't mention it really at all, at all. Um, until maybe like a few months down the line where it's becoming a bit more serious, but I haven't had that for a long time. Or if they just so happen to find out, you know. Um, but otherwise, I don't talk about it at all because it's a whole different world, and a lot of people I think have a bit of an issue with it. What's my sign? I'm an Aquarius. I'm an Aquarius sun, Virgo rising, which makes a lot of sense, and a Capricorn moon. Analyze me, hardest. Analyze me if you think I'm showing that. Is it landing? Is it landing? But yeah, Aquarius is definitely very true to me. I really like that I'm an Aquarius too. We are also in the age of Aquarius. So it's the time for enlightenment. It's the time for sharing the knowledge, which is why I'm here, which is why I'm so persistent with sharing the knowledge that everybody as a standard should be Forex trading. And I think that's just it. I firmly believe that everybody in the household should be able to cook, be able to drive, and be able to trade. And that's it. That is so true. They don't understand. And I wonder why we're always checking our phones. I used to be quite bad at that. I used to check my phone a lot. Now I don't check my phone as much because I know where my trades are. I also don't like any excuse to be able to talk about it. So I'll check my trades before the date and then after the date. When I've respectfully sent them on their way, I'll then dive back into the good stuff. Yeah. Also, I'm listening to music in my kitty cat headset, but I get that there's no vibes going on here. So if you have your own music, please put it on. whilst we hang out. I might hang out here for like another 10 minutes. I've got team mentorship call with the Trade Creatives team at 7 p.m. So I'll be hanging out with the team at 7, giving them some training. But I need to get back into the routine of doing Sundays with you guys. I really used to do, I think it was like Sundays at 5 p.m. That was mostly during COVID time when I used to hang out on here a lot. But I do want to get back into YouTube just because it's such a fun part of life and it really helps you guys too. There's only so much you can do via TikTok and Instagram. Whereas these, maybe I just do more, YouTube sessions. Or if you think Twitch would be better, let me know because we can hang out on Twitch too. And it's a little bit easier. You can play music, you can share screen, like it's just a bit more user friendly, huh? So Euro JPY, we're seeing those new lows being established. We're bouncing off the 800. Oh, we've come underneath the 800. So we're really looking at a shift here. We're really looking at a major shift. What do I want? I don't want to find another more, even though we have been bullish for a very long time. I'm going to wait. I'm not going to make any moves just yet on Euro JPY. I would much rather wait than make any assumptions. Aquarians are very logical people, very smart, and have a side where you guys are unemotional. Yes. Yes to all of those things. I actually just made a TikTok about how to be emotionless in the markets. It's saved in my draft, so it hasn't been published yet. But follow me over on TikTok at Trade Creatives so that you can keep up with my TikTok advice and mentorship for you guys over there for free. But yeah, being emotionless is very important for being in the markets. Okay. I suppose when it comes to life too, it's not about being emotionless. You can feel your emotions. I have a tough time with feeling my emotions, actually. I analyze my emotions instead of feeling them, which my trading mentor tells me off for all the time. My mentor is the best, by the way. I've had the same trading mentor since I started, since I was 24. And he is just absolutely incredible. But he's like, Jessica, you are a robot and you need to get better at feeling your emotions. And I'm like, yeah, no, just no. Why don't you share your P&L to see how you fare / to take the course? Eh? Why don't you share your profit? Do you mean profits and losses to see how you fare to take the course? But what course? I don't get it. But also, I don't really share my profits and losses anyway, just because I don't feel like I have to. Like, I get it. It's like you have to prove. I'm just like, I don't need your money. So I don't actually care if people think I'm legit or not. I've been here for 3 years, so come on. Cut your girl some slack. But hopefully that kind of makes sense. I would just say when it comes to courses, focus on finding a course that works for you. Focus on finding a course that gets you excited to wake up in the morning. Like that's the thing for me. Like when I started with IM Academy, I was gassed every morning to wake up early, like 6 a.m., 5 a.m., coffee, notes, go live. Like I was so excited and I still am to this day. Like I love jumping on with my teachers and I love that they know who I am. And if I message in the chat box, they'll recognize it's me. And you get to build those relationships. I really personally love it. If you don't want to do a course, then by all means, hang out on YouTube. But I just couldn't imagine trying to figure it out for months on end, wasting like I'm busy. Like I've got things to do. I've got time, not time. I haven't got the time to be figuring it out. When I started, I had to make money now. So I would rather pay the good money to start making money sooner rather than later. It's a mindset thing. It's a mindset thing. I came in with a very strong mindset, I think, and that's just what helped me to get to where I wanted to be faster. You know what I'm saying? In terms of music, I'm currently listening to Doja Cat. I'm having a Doja Cat moment. Okay, let's look at what else is happening in the charts. I probably should do like a TikTok live at the same time, but it's all just a bit much. It's all a bit much to be doing it at the same time. I just can't be asked. I wish I was a bit more of like that social media gal, but okay, GJ. Up to come up. New Origin 012. I don't like it. No, I'm not touching it. NZDJPY. Have I set an alert for that? Because we should be getting some buying activity super soon. NZDJPY. Did I set that? 1 hour. I set that alert on the 1 hour time frame. I mean, that's going to be happening like now. Okay. NTJPY, waiting for some bullish momentum. And once I see it, once I see my entry strategy, I'm going to be buying. To that next expected high, which is going to be at the 88.27, which is what I'm looking for, at which point I'll probably start to sell again. But I'm just, guys, I'm using Fibonacci retracement patterns and using, well, it's a strategy that I learned in IM, so I'm not really allowed to talk about it on here because obviously you guys haven't paid for it, but I'm just showing you, or telling you my forecast. Think of this as your weather forecast for the markets. If you have any currency pairs you'd like me to take a look at, any trades that you are in, let me know now because I'll be coming off of this call in about 7 minutes. There are 7 people on this call, which is kind of lit, considering I haven't been on here for a while. So feel free to, you know, send me your questions, or failing that, just tag me in your favorite TikTok video right now so I can get to know y'all and we can have some lols. I'm obsessed with TikTok, guys, so feel free to tag me in a little video and I'll comment on it. And I'll just keep going through my currency pairs. USD JPY has come into my zone. And again, I am waiting for that bullish momentum. We're waiting for a lot of bullish momentum at the moment. A lot of currency pairs have actually been in a bullish state for quite a long time, despite the current geopolitical and economic situation. But we have just been seeing some reversals. We've been seeing some retracements happening in order to maintain liquidity before we move back up again. So I'm just waiting for that next bull run, while still catching a few bearish pips along the way. Have I set an alert for USD JPY? That's what I want to know. Sometimes I just really forget. I really forget. It's funny because you think like the further along you get in your trading journey, that you're just like an absolute master. I'm just like, you know what? I'm trading so much. I just forget all of the alerts I've set. So I always have to double check. USD JPY, do I have that? No, that triggered, delete. That triggered, delete. And that's still active. Fine. I'll wait. We can wait on that. Hopefully we'll get that tomorrow. I want to see my entry for USD JPY tomorrow. I'm going to tell my team. How many pairs do I trade? I trade, listen, wherever my strategy is revealing itself, I will take the trade. I don't tend to trade exotics too much. Sometimes I'll take a ZAR. Sometimes I'll take the Mexican. And that's pretty much it. The rest of the time, it's the other currency pairs. And we know that there are about 30 of our majors and minors, you know. Do I trade UK oil? Yes, I trade oil. I trade oil spot though, so I think it's a bit more relative to the American market. But yeah, I like trading oil. Make sure you do it on, well, I have a larger account for that. So I wouldn't recommend anybody trades oil or any of those kind of commodities unless they've got a minimum £1,000 in their account, and then have a separate broker for that can manage the margins and the leverage for that. Does that kind of make sense? Then, because if you sometimes, for example, trade oil on like IC markets, you can't go in at a lower leverage, and then you end up massively over leveraging your account and you're fucked. And that's not helpful if you're a newbie with like £400 in your account. You're going to rinse yourself. So just don't do that, okay? Don't do that. Again, guys, also want to say that if you would like to book a one-to-one coaching session with me to be your mentor, I now do bookings for 1 hour. You can find it. Go to TikTok. There's a link in my bio. And you can find my direct booking link on there, and we can do a one-to-one and I can coach you guys. There's a lot of messages going on in my phone. But let me know, guys. I want to see who of you are following. Make sure you add me over on TikTok right now and tag me in something. Tag me in your favorite video in the comments right now so that I can see who I'm talking to, who's legit, who's part of my legit crew on here, who's not a passive watcher but is actually an active trader. Oh my God, I've got so much to do. Fuck. Okay. So we've got 3 more minutes. Does anybody have any more questions before I wrap this up and call it a day? Also, having said that, guys, I actually do have a date later on tonight. I'm going to do am I still with IML? Yes, I am. I'm still with IM Academy, IM Mastery Academy. I've been with them now for 3 years. and no regrets. Hashtag no regrets. I freaking love it as a space. I'm only a P1000, so it's not like it's the compensation plan. It's all right, but I'm mostly here for the education, and my team absolutely love it. We're just having the best time. And it's great. So, but yeah, I've actually got a date later tonight at 8 o'clock. I kind of don't want to go on this date, but I'm going to make the effort to just leave my house because I haven't left the house all day. So I'm like, you know what? May as well just get out there and get some pizza. So that's the plan. Wish me luck, guys. Do I tell this one that I'm a trader or not? That's the question. No, I probably won't. Yeah. Keep it on the DL. When they need to know, then they will know. Thank you. This is my everyday look, to be fair. I've done nothing special here. I don't, go to town with the makeup and stuff. This is just my everyday look. I do Fenty Beauty foundation, bit of bronzer, blush. I love blush. Blush till the cows come home. And even on days where I'm wearing no makeup, I'll still do a cream blush to look all hot and flustered because I think that dewy and red and hot is sexy. So yes, the blush. I always do an eyeliner. You guys know I've been wearing this winged eyeliner for fucking years. Brows, because hate my brows. And lip gloss. Oh, I don't have it here. This is a brown eyeliner because it's really hard for me to find lip stuff that matches my skin tone. You probably can't tell on here, but I'm very yellow. I am so yellow that I look borderline green. And makeup artists have a tough time actually matching my skin tone to foundation. So yeah. So I use a brown eyeliner for my lip liner, and then I put a vegan gloss, like a wet gloss, on top to look moist. Like this has really gone off topic from Forex trading, but when in Rome, you're a yellow bone. I don't know what that means, bro, but it sounds hella racist. You guys have 1 minute before I'm going to dip from this YouTube live and talk to my team and have a date, make a boy cry, and go home. I wonder if I've changed much. I wonder if you guys can see a notable difference from when I started this YouTube trading journey to now. I don't know. When I look back at my first video, I was so unconfident. I was so like, oh, man. But, we're here. And guys, your Forex trading journey will have a happy ending as long as you are consistent. Because quitting is the only way you will not succeed. And if you're that person that had a really tough time at the start of your trading journey, know that was me too. I had a really tough time, and it's been really beautiful. And you will also get success. Just make sure you're consistent and stick with your rules, follow your mentors, and just don't give up. Just don't give up. Your dreams are out there, and all it takes is a little bit of capital. It's just up to you to decide how you're going to get it. Okay. I think that's kind of it. No more questions are popping off. If you do have any questions, feel free to do the little comment thing on TikTok, because then I can respond with a video. I kind of like doing those. I've just made a whole bunch of like editorial TikToks just because sounds and filters are fun. But I do like actually getting into the nitty-gritty and answering the questions. So make sure you follow me over on TikTok at Trade Creatives. If you want to follow me on Instagram, but I'm not that active at the minute, at Trade Creatives. Everything is at Trade Creatives, not Jessica Walker 1, not Trade Creatives _. No, do you see what I mean? Don't be dumb. Just at Trade Creatives, nothing more, nothing less. I love you guys so much, and I will see you over there. Have a good evening, and make sure you check your charts. See you later. Mwah.